everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Kobe Bryant.
He's one of the elite scorers in league history, able to create space for his shot with unbelievable footwork and ball handling ability, fundamentals, and of course unfazed by an aggressive defender.
Well, he's used to being the focal point of a defense, so that doesn't bother him at all. Never phases him. It also doesn't faze him when he misses shots. He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets.
Only one game away from Chicago here. The Bulls will be back home for the next one. And with the top record in the East, well, there's no doubt that this is a top caliber team.
Well, for all the talk about them coming into this season, I'm not sure people expected them to be this good. So you'd have to place them, I think, among the favorites to make a run at the NBA championship.
Well, you're not taking any risks there, partner. I agree with you. I mean, that's a safe thing to say. They played angry this year, really beating up on people, playing with an edge. As long as...
Oh, get it!
Oh, watch out now. Runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the hoop.
A reverse windmill slam, to be exact, Clark. Crazy finish.
Oh, man, he reached deep into the bag of tricks for that one.
There's Noel. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Joakim Noah. Philadelphia is shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Detroit.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Kobe kicks to Young. The pass to Jackson. Offline with his 3.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to lights out. And it's blocked by Noel. Now here's Kobe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. This one for 3. And Steven Jackson, the basket on the assist from Thaddeus Young. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Butler against Kobe. Jackson, 5 on the clock. Kobe kicks to Jackson. Back to Kobe from outside the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Rose kicks to Boozer. Passes it to lights out. 13 feet away. They get it again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
See, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Rose against Thomas. Up top, Kobe. He kicks it to Jackson. Again, Philadelphia. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. He hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Morris checked in for Noah. And Dante Green has subbed in for Carlos Boozer. Thomas, that's good.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Bulls trail by 6. The dish to Butler. Kicks it to Green. Shot clock at 6. Rose, he's guarded by Thomas. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. Here's Kobe. And too long on the shot.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
So for Chicago right now, up front, Boozer and Noah. Marcus Teague out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's lights out in at the 3 slot. Kobe, the pass to Thomas. The feed now to Noel. Thomas knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Ejected by Young. Now the 76ers on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Right side Jackson. To the inside. There's Noel. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, look at Noel out of Kentucky. Long arm, 6 feet 11. Got to put on some weight, got to get stronger, but his mobility, his agility, just an incredible asset for a man his size.
Steve, you mentioned the long arms, and that's not just for shot blocking now. He can get into the passing lanes, he can cause deflections, get to offensive rebounds, and he's got excellent anticipation. He does things defensively and on the glass that you love to see a guy his size do.
Noah with a screen on Jackson. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. Lights out's got his first bucket in this one.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And Kobe, here we go. Back to Thomas. Pass to Jackson. Young outside. He dishes it to Noel. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Young's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bulls trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's lights out. Knocks down the step back Jay. Lights out's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Lights out in their last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 39 points, and did he ever have active hands on defense? Stealing, blocks, all were a part of his game that night. A gritty performance where he put his team on his back and shouldered the scoring load. This team could get used to that, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Tries it from 19. Nice jump shot. Good. And it's 6 points for Derrick Rose.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Thomas dishes to Kobe. Outside for Thomas. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Lights out, passes to Noah. He passes to lights out. Boozer a screen on Jackson. Lights out. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And I think another key will be, can they continue to knock down that mid-range shot? They've been very good here early.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Shots good by Miller. Anderson with the ball. He's got 8. Stripped away. Here's lights out. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lights out's got 8 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And stolen by Miller. Here's the break. Rose passes to lights out. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lights out's got 10 points now just in this quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And it's lights out with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From the 2K,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Steven Jackson. Noel is out there with Young. Then there's Kobe. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Jackson kicks to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Right side Thomas, and there's the rejection, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now, and some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. Derrick Rose, number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big men. To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter, though, I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, Steve, he has been a laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number 1 job is to create looks for his teammates. But as you can see by that percentage, he's just as good at creating high-quality chances for himself. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Noah with a screen for Rose. Goes up on the wing. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Another steal. Lights out, passes to Noah. Here's lights out, defended by Noel. Here's lights out, again Chicago.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Philadelphia leading by 5. He feeds it to Young. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's 8 points here for Thaddeus Young. Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. The pass to Lights Out. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Noel.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
A big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Lights Out passes to Rose. Here's Lights Out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. That is good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now Thomas. He has 5. Dishes it to Young. Rebound by the Bulls. Lights Out's got 4 rebounds in this game. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Drops in the tray. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Feeds to Thomas. Outside for Kobe. Pass to Jackson. There's Noel. Noah with the block. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Lights Out. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson kicks to Young. Back to Jackson. Pulls it from the elbow. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
To tie. No good from Lights Out. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Thomas kicks to Kobe. Passes to Young. Outside Jackson. Back to Young. 76ers moving the ball around. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run here. He kicks it to Rose. The dish now to Butler. Now the pass to Lights Out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter, and his shooting has really suffered.
Thomas, no luck.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is. You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
They set the pick. Rose with the ball. Steven Jackson covering. Pass to Lights Out. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Take a look at the Bulls. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, down 5 spots from them.
You know, I think for Chicago, they've been just as tough as everybody expected coming into this season. I mean, one of the teams with a legit chance, in my mind, to win it all.
Man, with the playoffs rapidly approaching, Clark, I mean, this is what you work all season for. You've got to be excited and prepared for the challenge.
Misses off the right iron. Bulls trail by 4. Starks with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Carter Williams. That's good. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Teague, the pass to Lights Out. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And that's now 20 points for Lights Out. They get it back.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching
Tuesday, April.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Lights Out. He's in at small forward. Andre Miller is out there with Marcus Teague. Then there's Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the power forward. Kobe with it. Now defended by Dunleavy. Turner dishes to Landry. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the Bulls making a change here. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Outside Rose. He passes to Lights Out. Snell. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Lights Out passes to Rose. Kicks to Noah. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 5. Kobe with it. Noah picks him up. Turner dishes to Kobe. Outside for Thomas. Lock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Another shot. The shot's good from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 22.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are a really high percentage look.
Chicago making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Thomas kicks to Kobe. Jackson. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Thomas. Rose in the post. Steps back and shoots. Can't hit. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The drive by Jackson. And there's the feed to Thomas. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Now, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Goes off the pick from Noah. The tray. Kept alive.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Kobe, the pass to Jackson. Another steal. Outside Butler. Passes it to Lights Out. Drills the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, Kobe. to Young. 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Young. He's got 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really.